Hey, Treasure and Fan, your pal Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement, and this is for June 25th, which is tomorrow. So if you're new to my channel, this is my weekly update I like to do. I like to talk to you guys about what's coming out this week, next week, and any major announcements that happened over the course of last week. And then at the end, I'll kind of show you some stuff I picked up, which wasn't a whole lot this week. Anything else I want to throw in there. So let's just get started. So tomorrow... Actually, I gotta say the next couple weeks are pretty slow. Tomorrow's a pretty big Disney day for a couple Disney retitles, but next week is nothing. So let's go over this. So tomorrow we do have the Cinderella animated 1950s classic coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, the whole thing. There is going to be a Blu-ray Steelbook and a 4K Steelbook for this movie at Best Buy. There's also going to be a Digibook at Target. Also tomorrow, the Cinderella live-action movie that came out a couple years ago is being released now in 4K, and there's going to be a 4K Steelbook that one as well, and that'll be exclusive to Best Buy. I'm not sure if there's going to be a Digibook at Target or not. That one I couldn't figure out. Then also tomorrow, the live-action Dumbo is released, and that will have a 4K Steelbook at Best Buy, and there is a really nice-looking Digibook at Target for that one. Blu-ray, DVD, the whole 9 yards on those. You're going to find those everywhere. It's not going to be a hard find. With the exception of the Steelbooks and the Digibooks, you're going to have to go to either Best Buy or Target to get those. Then also tomorrow, Blue Underground is releasing their 3-disc collector's edition of New York Ripper, because I totally ordered that thing, and it'll totally be here tomorrow. I am serious about that. I'm excited about that one. I have loved the last two Blue Underground releases, which was Zombie and Maniac, were both really, really good. I love the transfer on them. I love the fact they put soundtracks in them and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It has a really cool lenticular cover on as well. Then also tomorrow, Scream Factory is releasing 2 new movies. First one is Green Inferno, which I have seen a little disturbing in certain parts. But, you know, it's kind of along the same lines like Cannibal Holocaust. And then also tomorrow, they're releasing Night of the Creeps, which is coming out in a collector's edition, which will, if you spent the $65, I think it was, you could get an action figure with it, with Tom Atkins' character from the movie. Excuse me. But it looks pretty cool. Although I noticed there were a few more features on this one than was the one that came out, was in 2009, I think it was. The thing is, though, it doesn't look like, from what I read in the specs-wise, that they really did too much with the picture and the sound. It's almost kind of the same as 2009 version, which you can get at anywhere for like $7-8. So unless you really, really want to get if you're a hardcore Scream Factory collector, you can't get that other places and get the same quality, it looks like. Also tomorrow, Aftermath is coming out, and the last one is the Arrow Video got the American Horror Project Part 2 coming out. That's it for tomorrow. There's not much. There's some anime titles coming out tomorrow, but when I was looking over the anime titles, a lot of them look really familiar to me. It looks like they're just re-releases. I know there's another Dragon Ball Z coming out, but again, I don't know. This is part of my problem with Dragon Ball Z. When I worked for Suncoast for 10 years, we sold a ton of Dragon Ball Z. Matter of fact, one of our walls was just all Dragon Ball Z. So it all looks a lot of the same after a while, just because there's so much of it. So, not to say it's bad. It's a good show, but I'm just saying there's a whole lot of it. So that's it for this week. Next week being July 2nd, 2 days before America's birthday, we do have the biggest title coming out next week is Escape Plan Extractions. It's the 3rd movie in the Escape Plan series with Sylvester Stallone. Now, the first one had Stallone and Schwarzenegger. The second one had Stallone and Batista, which my understanding is, I haven't watched it yet. I did pick it up for $5 randomly a few months ago. My understanding is Stallone's hardly in the movie, which I have a funny feeling it's going to be the same thing with this movie, too. It's kind of one of those ones, hey, Sly, come back for like 3 days and shoot a couple scenes when you were in. This is your movie, you know, so we'll see. A movie called Dead Trigger, starring Dolph Lundgren, is coming out next week, along with a movie called The Best of Enemies, and the last one, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, is called An Acceptable Loss. I have no idea. I've heard of any of these titles at all, other than The Escape Plan, obviously. But that's it. And the reason for that is that week is a holiday week here in the States. So 4th of July being on Thursday, they always, every year, they don't really put a whole lot out that week, because they figure people are going to barbecues, people are going out to see fireworks, people are going out, going on vacation, stuff like that. So we won't really release a lot. Sorry about that. I know that next month we got Shazam and a bunch of big titles coming out, but it's just the first week, at least. The second week there'll be a couple more things coming out, but otherwise it is going to be slow. So if you're like me, I'm excited now. I do want to get I do want to get Dumbo. I love Dumbo, and I do want to get Cinderella because I'm trying to get the Disney animated classics, not this newer stuff that's coming out now, but the animated classics from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, stuff like that. I'm trying to get those all in steelbook form, so I want to get that. And then I have New York Ripper coming, but otherwise, I'm not really big. And then next week, nothing. If I ever get Escape Plan, it'll be something way down the road when it's $5 or even maybe $1, But otherwise, it's going to be a nice week, couple weeks for my wallet. My wallet's going to be really happy. So with that being said, the last thing I talked about, this portion of it is announcements for last week. There's a few announcements coming out. The Intruder with Dennis Quaid is coming out the 30th of July. We have Finding Steve McQueen, was kind of interesting, coming out August 13th. Big Bang Season 12, along with Big Bang, the complete series, is being released on November 12th. Big fan of that show. The collector's edition box set looks really cool. It's got like a book in there, and it's got like this pop out thing, and it looks pretty cool. I think it retails like $250, but it is 12 seasons, so that's pretty good. So that'll be out in November, right in time for Christmas. Also, we have a documentary on Neil Armstrong coming out July 15th. Space is really big right now, which I'm really excited about because I like to see more stuff about space. I'd like to get us back up there, start doing stuff again, The space race was, yeah. But the whole, the 60s was a really cool time because we were really going beyond what we did think we could go beyond. And then it kind of all stopped. So it's cool to see that they're kind of bringing this stuff back and things are starting to happen because I love space exploration. I think it's really neat. Also, we have, if you know about this movie or anything about this movie, please leave me a comment below. But it's a movie called the Banana Split movie. The cover looks like weird, and I have no idea. I've never heard of this movie. It comes out August 23rd. If you heard of it, seen it, anything about it, please leave me a comment below. Let me know because I'm really, really curious. Also, kind of the bigger titles coming out that were announced today. Curse of La Llorona is coming out on the 6th of August. I didn't see that movie, but I do like good scary movies, and I hope it's scary, so we'll see. And then the last one is The Long Shot with Seth Rogen, and that'll be out July 30th. So as you can see, that's it. There wasn't a whole lot. And again, this time of the year, we're in the summer now. A lot of stuff kind of slows down because, well, people are off vacationing and doing all kinds of family things or doing whatever. So they kind of slows back down. It'll really ramp up into high gear again in August, beginning of September, especially when the retailers start looking at Christmas and going, we need more stuff. So we should see that really soon. What did I pick up last week? And I forgot to get that stuff. But what I did pick up was, let's see here, this one. Did I get anything else? Wow, that was really it. Okay, so I didn't get a whole lot last week. There wasn't a whole lot to get out there, but I did get, first off, I did pick this up, and I was pretty stoked. I did pick up Leprechaun. Leprechaun Returns. Please look for my review. I did a review for this movie. It'll be up later this week. I still have my steelbook thing for horror movie is done, and it should be up probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Let's see here. And then I have a horror pack unboxing that should be up tonight actually after this one. So I did pick this up. Look at my review. I actually really like this movie. And the other one, and I did manage to track it down. It wasn't easy, but I managed to try to track it down. But I did get Us, the 4K steelbook. I had to go to I went to 4 different Best Buys to finally find one. My understanding is sometimes it's a little bit hard to find, sometimes it's not hard to find. It really depends upon your location, but really cool. I love the fact it's got the gold scissors there embossed in the front, and then the back, just kind of the, one person and the opposite of that person. So my review is also coming up on this one. It's along with the review of Leprechaun Returns. So be on the lookout for that. But again, I didn't pick up a whole last week. There wasn't a whole, well, there was a few things I did want, but I just didn't want to pay that price. Like I really want to get, what is it? Hotel Mumbai. I really want to get that movie. I just couldn't. $23 is just too much money. If it was a steelbook, okay. But just for the regular movie, nah, you give it a few weeks, it'll drop down to like 14, and I'll grab it then. But that's it. That's what I picked up. That's what's coming out this week, next week. Any announcements? Short video today because there wasn't a whole lot out there. Like I said, be on the lookout this week. Posting after this video should be later tonight. Will be my horror pack unboxing because I got that today. Along with tomorrow or Wednesday. I think I'll probably do it Wednesday because I don't want to release too many videos all at the same time. Wednesday will be my horror steelbook collection, which I'm sorry, it took me a little bit longer. I thought I had a lot of horror steelbooks. But it is done. I've just finished editing it, so it'll be up on Wednesday, and then I will have a review like I did last week. A lot of people seem to be really favorable in reviews, so I do have another review episode coming up. That'll be towards the end of the week, where I talk about a few movies that I did watch over the course of the last couple weeks, being Leprechaun being one, and the other one being Us, plus a few other ones. I think I watched, what did I watch also? Burial Ground, Wolf Cop 1 and 2, and Cemetery Gates, and what was the other one I watched? The Devil's Reign. So I'll be reviewing all those later this week. So thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I was looking over there because I was looking at the stack. I kept them over here so I could show them to you guys when I did the video. So I was looking at that one. So thank you guys all for watching. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts on the stuff coming out this week or next week. Also, leave me some thoughts about some of those movies that have been announced, especially that Banana Split one or whatever. I really want to know about that movie. What is that movie about? Is it like, oh gosh, I don't know what to equate it to. Sausage Factory, what it was. Yeah, that... Anyways, I messed with that title, I'm sorry. Leave me some comments below. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos by BD. That little bell up there will tell you when I do post them. Please share this. You guys have been doing awesome about that. I'm almost to 150 subscribers. I really want to get to that 150. I think it'd be really awesome. It's all because of you guys it's happening. Thank you guys very much for that. You guys rock. Everybody take care. Always remember to keep hunting, and you never know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye.